Training Module Number 14. Keeping your head, sheltering in void zones. In this 3-part video series, we'll be exploring some basic survival rules for keeping yourself going, if, or when, you find yourself in a void zone for a prolonged period of time. In Part 1, we will be going over Step 1, Attitude, and Step 2, Shelter. Step 1, Attitude. More than any other skill, your attitude determines how successful you are in a survival situation. This first of the basic survival skills might even determine whether you live or die. To start, consider the rule of threes. Most species can survive for 3 minutes without oxygen, 3 hours without a regulated body temperature, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. The rule of threes provides a guideline for prioritizing basic survival skills. First shelter, then water, and lastly food. Surviving an unexpected void singularity excursion will also involve meeting difficult challenges while doing your best to avoid panic. If you are faced with a potential survival situation, remember to
use a spear. Forget your training. Act without a plan. Improvise when things go wrong. Lay down and accept your fate.
By carefully evaluating, strategizing, and applying your fundamental survival tactics, you will leverage both your vitality and grit to remain actively engaged in your situation. This approach will help you avoid not only panic, but also other negative states of mind. By maintaining a positive attitude, your chances of succumbing to a remnant entity are greatly diminished. Step 2. Shelter. In void singularity zones, individuals often face significant challenges due to extreme and unpredictable environments. These zones can contain both positive and negative aspect arrows, affecting essential elements like oxygen levels, temperature, and other abstract concepts. Exposure to these conditions can lead to rapid deterioration of physical condition, with many succumbing to the hazards present in their surroundings. Finding shelter in these areas becomes crucial for survival, as it can help shield against harsh elements and preserve vital resources. In the colder regions of the void, minimizing heat loss is critical, while in zones with sparse oxygen, maintaining breathable air becomes paramount. Here are some key considerations to keep in mind when seeking out shelter within a void singularity zone. Location. Choose a site away from hazards and near available materials. Ensure the location has adequate oxygen levels for breathing, whether aboard a ship or on a planetary surface. Insulation. Provide protection from ground contact, rain, wind, and the void's cold air, or from the ship's internal environment to maintain a stable atmosphere. Heat source. Consider utilizing body heat or creating a fire for warmth in natural environments. When aboard a ship, ensure any heat sources, such as heaters or emergency thermal units, are safe and properly contained to prevent hazards. Avoid open flames aboard vessels, as they can compromise oxygen levels and overall safety. Personal or group shelter. Determine if you're building shelter for just yourself or for a group. For personal shelter, prioritize simplicity and efficiency, while group shelters may need extra space and stronger construction for shared comfort and protection. When seeking shelter on planetary surfaces, consider various types, including natural formations, like caves, hollow stumps, and logs, as well as constructed shelters like a debris hut, lean-to, debris teepee, scout pit, or snow shelter. Alternatively, if aboard a ship or station, look for secure areas that can be adapted for shelter, ensuring they are well ventilated and protect against the void's hazards. Among these options, the lean-to is often the most practical to construct in various environments, While on a ship, securing a designated space that both ensures adequate oxygen levels and temperature control is crucial for survival. Thank you for joining us in this, the first of a 3-part series on survival in void singularity zones. In the next video, we will be looking at Step 3, H2O, and Step 4, Fire. Until next time, just remember, trust your training, trust your crew.